Yeah. Okay guys, welcome to this evening's game. My name's Ollie.
Hello everyone, very good evening and welcome to Hillside Gardens. As ever, I am Chris Green, aka Greener, and I am joined by my co-commentator.
Yeah, Craig McLeod, lovely to be here. Well, I say lovely, it's pretty cold. The gloves are on in the commentary box, but the gloves will be off on the field today, Greener.
Yeah, definitely. I forgot mine at home, unfortunately, so I'm going to be changing hands, one in my pocket, one on the microphone. It looks like you are going to receive the opening kickoff, as we just see the coin tosses going ahead on the screen at the moment. Craig, obviously two big wins for the UWE Bullets over the past couple of weeks. What sort of things have Birmingham Lions got to do to try and restrict that high-powered UWE offense?
I mean, restricting the offense is always going to be a difficult task. You've seen how quickly the UWE Bullets offense can score. I think the real task will be on the Birmingham Lions offense themselves to try and put up some points.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's definitely a few things we saw in warm-ups that they might try and look to attack in the UWE defense that we kind of alluded to last week as well. So maybe we might see them looking at what the kind of weak points are in that UWE defense.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we expect to see a different offensive output from Birmingham than we did East Anglia, and the same with the previous week as well against Cardiff. So it'll be interesting to see if Birmingham have been doing their homework and if they're able to convert that homework to points.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously Birmingham, bit of a mixed season for them, losing to the Pride quite heavily. Bit of surprise, I think, like for people who have seen Birmingham Lions in previous seasons.
Yeah,
I would have thought that game would have been a bit more competitive, but just got completely outplayed by the Bristol Pride unit.
Yeah, I mean, SGS Pride, very, very good outfit, as we've said previously, very good team. Birmingham will be hoping to learn from those mistakes and give UWE a better fight than they did that day.
And as we see the Birmingham Lions setting up for the kickoff, and we are about to be underway. And the deep man back to return is Ethan Fischler, number 6 for the UWE Bullets.
Going sideline to sideline, but still on his feet.
Yeah, nice return. Some shifty footwork in there by Ethan. Good return. They're going to get the ball almost at midfield, around about the 44-yard line. Let's see what that UWE offense can do. Very high-powered.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a lot from them last week, whether it was in the running game, whether it was in the passing game. It wasn't taking many plays for them to get down the field. You know, that is an explosive offense. As we see a missed tackle there, which would have been really useful for Birmingham Lions, putting UWE back. But another missed tackle here, staying on his feet. And yeah, a gang tackle around midfield.
Yeah, UWE definitely were more pass-heavy last week. Let's see if they go to the ground a bit this week. Maybe I'm not really sure what Coach Frankie Pankhurst's game plan was beforehand. Didn't get much conversation with him before the game, but we'll see what happens as we opening snap. And as we see a run straight away by KK, number 3.
Yeah, and he's broke the initial line to gain and still on his feet, still going, and eventually brought down at about the 15-yard line.
And just like that, as we said it, UWE can run the ball as well.
Yeah, I mean, that offensive line is just something else. It's a lot of, it's a huge unit. As we see the replay, you'll just see this UWE offensive line just drive back in the direction. I mean, before KK gets to, you know, the line of scrimmage, the offensive line have already pushed them back 5 yards.
Yeah, UWE back out in the gun. And hit. Back to pass is Hamish, he's complete, and that's going to be a touchdown. Second play of the game, Jersey into the end zone, number 2 for the UWE Bullets.
That was phenomenal footwork there from Jersey. Really good pass out to the flats from Hamish there, and just fantastic footwork to stop himself from going out of bounds.
Yeah, the replay, Hamish just switching the running back. Pre-snap, obviously saw something that he liked, wanted to go that way. And paying dividends, definitely. Corner just not making the tackle there, and tried to grab at the shoestrings, but couldn't bring him down.
As we see UWE going for 2 and going to the air.
There's a flag on the play. Looks like it's complete for now, but let's check with the yellow duster.
And this is the first that we'll be hearing from...
Substitution infraction, 12 men on defence. This penalty's declined. The result of the try, good.
Head referee Ollie Maskell there giving us the explanation. 12 men on defence. Still didn't stop him from getting that 2-point conversion, Craig.
No, it looked like the exact same play, to be honest. Birmingham looking a bit flat-footed there on defence. We kind of saw it a little bit on that on the actual touchdown pass. The run really brought everybody into the box, which just left those receivers one-on-one, which is a matchup UWE are going to love if it's given to them.
Yeah, definitely, and you might have heard in the background there, the band are warming up. They're here again, Craig, the band.
Oh, I love it. I come for the band now. The football secondary. But no, we really appreciate UWE's UWE band coming out to support the team, especially today. It's not as windy as it was last week, but it's certainly colder. It reminds me of home.
Yeah, it's definitely very cold out here tonight, Craig. But those guys, I mean, some of them not wearing sleeves out there. I'd be the same when I'm playing, because when you're playing, you don't really notice the cold.
But you might not notice the cold.
UWE to kick off. It's Lexi to kick the ball off. Short kick.
Yeah, it looked like he scuffed the floor a bit before he...
Yeah, and the Birmingham receiver, number 38, is just going to take a knee. That's Dan Wicks there, receiving the ball for the Birmingham Lions. Smart play.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you've got some units running at you. If you're not used to returning the ball, if you're not used to having to, shimmy and shake, take a knee. You're already at the 35. It's better than if for a touchback,
Yeah, great field position for this Birmingham Lions offense, and this will be our first look at them today. And let's see what they've got. So we got quarterback, number 27, Brian Akai. Sorry,
number 10.
He's running back. Fullback.
Number 10, Noah Murray at QB today. And an interesting name at tight end. I see the name James Schofield at number 8, a tight end for the Birmingham Lions. So
there's an old UWE Bullet
called an old UWE
Schofield,
Bullet.
yeah.
As we see the run up the gut, looking to sneak his way out after that initial contact, but UWE just swarming with the numbers there to take down the running back.
Yeah, that defensive line, just big, powerful unit. We see Ethan Kelly on the defensive line, usually an offensive lineman, but maybe a bit short-handed on the defense today. You see Ethan playing at DN there, number 57.
Yep, as we see another run from Birmingham.
And there he is, that man, Ethan Kelly, on the tackle.
Yeah, he did a really good job there. It looked like the tackle was trying to cut block him, and he did a really good job of, keeping on his feet. We'll see it here, straight to the hips, just staying on his feet, staying eyes up, looking at the running back, and able to make that tackle. That cut block from number 8, James Schofield, really needed to be committed to for any yards to be gained there.
Yeah, and Birmingham now in the gun, spread formation. Uncovered slots again, same as what we saw last week. It's going to be a screen pass to the outside, but it's wayward. And it's going to be incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And we're probably going to see a punt here.
Yeah, very, very quick 3 and out for Birmingham, but I do like seeing a bit of variety there. The screen's a lovely play. When a screen works, the screen works. You actually see, even though that player was uncovered, we see number 5 just running straight through, trying to get through the slot receiver there.
George Rhymes, that is number 5 there. He's wearing my number today, number 5. And I did watch the Birmingham Lions warming up their punter. He did have a boot on him.
Yeah. He was definitely just putting some leather into it. As you can see,
it's a block. George Rhymes on the block.
The best player in football. The ball is spinning.
George
He's
Rhymes
picked
picks
it up. He's still on his feet. He's still going. He's looking to get to the end zone. He is.
He's going to be about 3 yards short, but George Rhymes, what a play. Not only did he block that punt, but he chased it down, picked it up, and tried to scoop and score.
That was a very difficult scoop and score as well. That ball was spinning like a top. But as we see this block put again, just no... Oh, good job. Good effort from the running back to try and avoid that first hit. You see the ball spinning there. Very difficult. Yeah, very difficult to pick that kind of ball up. As UWE and well, they're used to this range. This is 2-point range, but for the touchdown. And they're looking for the fades, but it's just not there.
Someone needs to teach the band when to play and when not to play.
Yeah, it was all very quick. They're not right by us this time, so we can't give them a little nod. To be honest, that's an absolute tune. I'd have got carried away as well if I was on the drums. And if I could play the drums.
Yeah, Lex Moraldo was the intended receiver there, but a bit wayward on the pass from Hamish McClure. He drops back the pass again. And this time he's got his receiver. It's Ethan Fischler, number 6, on the reception for UWE's second score of the day.
He just snagged that out of the air. That was a great pass and catch. Very... You know, these inside slants are very difficult for cornerbacks to defend, especially when they come in with this sort of velocity. Look at that. Great work from the cameraman, keeping on top of it.
Yeah, I was watching Ethan and Hamish warm up. They were out here probably about 2 hours before the game, just getting some throws in, practicing. Some of the throws he was making were just insane, and the grabs from Ethan as well, as we see you going for 2 now.
Yeah, I think the run might be there if he wants it. He doesn't.
Hamish extending the play, but incomplete. So it's going to be 14-0 to the UWE Bullets, and only about less than 3 minutes gone on the clock, Craig.
Yeah, I mean, a block punt is obviously, block punt into fantastic field position has really dictated how quickly this clock has gone by, as we see. Just good job there from number 43. Get it down this.
Eli Akim Elim, number 43 on the play.
Your eyesight's better than mine. I couldn't find 43 quick enough. Even though it was my number, you know, I should have seen it immediately. Like UC5, as soon as you see it, you're like, that is my number.
Tuned in, walked in.
What's up? So, yeah, Birmingham will get the ball back a bit quicker than they were hoping for, but probably excited for another opportunity to put some points on the board.
Yeah, Lex Moraldo again. We'll see if this kickoff is going to be a short one again, or might try and kick it deep this time. Maybe it's something that they saw on film that they're trying to take advantage of.
Yeah, potentially.
Again, short kick to the middle.
Kick, yeah. Bouncing
Definitely a hole down
bit,
there, yeah. But again, Birmingham Lions are going to get really good field position, going to be right around the 45-yard line to get their offense moving. So, good special teams play by the Birmingham Lions.
Yeah, listen, hey, if that's what the UWE special teams want to give you, you take it. You know, they're collecting the ball from the 25, ball's bouncing on the 26, and he's making a good 20 yards out of that. Very nice movement.
Yeah, James Schofield on the carry there. Nice return by him.
Yeah, that's the quickest I've ever seen a James Schofield move, to be honest.
It's not our James Schofield, I'll tell you that now. He won't be moving that quick.
I love your ribs. And he's actually going to be a dad very soon, so congratulations to him.
Congratulations, Ribs, if you're watching. We won't tell the viewers why he's called Ribs. As we see, incomplete on first down, a bit low on the pass. The receiver was there. It could have been better if it was a catchable ball, but unfortunately a bit low for the receiver.
Yeah, there was a lot of UWE defenders around the area. So I mean, if it's going to be incomplete, just make sure it's not going to be intercepted in the process.
Quarterback handing off.
A nice run up the middle for about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, good run there by number 26, Riley Ocampo.
Yeah, good work here. Good pulling guard. Number 56 done a really good job for the Birmingham Lions offensive line there. I believe that is Aaron Mante.
Love a good pulling guard play.
Yeah, he came in with some steam. He had to slow the legs down a little bit.
It's going to be about 3rd and 7 here for the quarterback. He drops back to pass under huge duress, and it's taken a big hit.
I think the whistle's gone.
Yeah. Incomplete passes forward. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Decision time for the Birmingham Lions. They're going to go for this around midfield.
See a bit of holding coming through.
Yeah, quarterback Noah Murray took a shot on that play there, but he's back up and okay.
And looks like they're going for the punt.
Yeah, Brian Akai back there, ready to receive this punt. And 2 returners back for UWE. We've got KK and Jersey ready to receive this punt. Balls away, end over end kick. Of course, great pickup by Jersey. What a block.
Yeah, that was a nice block.
Huge block.
Making his way to the sideline and
Jersey
cutting it back
field.
in. And he's still on his feet somehow. Got a hold on to that ball. Eventually brought down at about the 40-yard line, I believe.
Yeah, I think that was number 11, Donnell Lewis on the block there, corner and safety for the UWE Bullets. Huge block on the
was
return.
Very close to another block. Blocked punt.
There he is, big block there.
Yeah, well-timed block.
Nice little stiffy from Jersey as well. Trying to make things happen. And UWE are going to get the ball. And it's going to be right around the 40-yard line. As we see the spread formation from the UWE Bullets with a tight end to the left.
Yeah, as we see a nice run up the gut. And there's offensive line in the third. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, Abel Mpaka on the carry that time, number 22. He's subbing out for KK. They've got some great running backs, this UWE Bullets team.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, look at the blocks. Done to perfection. The guys that get through are from the edge. He gets caught up a little bit and he just trips on his own feet, and there is...
Referee almost getting in the way of the centre, Eric, there.
It's another new set of downs for the UWE Bullets.
UWE back in the spread. Hamish back to pass. Drops it off to Ethan Fisher in the flat.
He just moving past people like they're not even there.
I mean, just the smoothness of how this guy runs is just incredible. Watch his yak after the catch. It's the intricacies of the footwork.
His yak after the catch, his yards after the catch after the catch.
Look at this, bang. Makes one guy miss. We always say, make the first guy miss and you're going to make good positive yards.
Yeah, once the ball's in your hand, that's really the only thing you're looking to do, is just make one person miss and it'll be equality, as we see an outside run by UWE. And we're going for the hurdle.
He tried it.
Very good effort.
Yeah, he tried it. He fancied his luck there, but just about did enough, the defender there, to bring him down. I think it was number 35 on the tackle there, Rory Chick, for the Birmingham Lions.
Yeah, he stayed high, which, you know, usually as a defender gets you in trouble, but if they're going for the hurdle...
Yeah, he definitely didn't want to get posterized on that one, Craig. We've got trips right for the UWE Bullets. Hamish back to pass.
And that is going to be intercepted by the UWE Bullet, by the Birmingham Lions. Hamish looking to get there. He's not going to do it. Birmingham are going to take this back very deep. And he just steps out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, great play by Abed Adai on the pick. A little bit high and away from the quarterback. Bit of a wayward pass. The first time that we've seen a big mistake from Hamish in the 3 games that they played so far.
Big mistake is right. He just throws this. Just a bit of miscommunication, I think, on terms of where this ball's meant to go, and it just looks like it's thrown right into his arms, and just great work. Moves that ball to his outside arm so you can't get the fumble. Great work, cutting back to the inside, and just stepping out. Giving his offense great field position here. He should be very happy with that return.
Yeah, Birmingham really need to capitalize on this field position now. Yeah, quarterback Noah Murray in the under center. Hands the ball off.
See a run to the outside, and he's just trying to make some yards there, and I think he does. I think he makes a couple.
Yeah, Leon Klosowicz there.
Unfortunately, we do have a player down for the Birmingham Lions. I think it might have been the running back, number 26 there. Just a bit slow to get up.
Riley Ocampo.
Timeout. Injury timeout. My time.
Yeah, maybe his shoulder.
Yeah,
maybe landed funny on his shoulder.
Just lands a bit funny there.
See the medical team out there for the first time. Oh, well, we've got a break in play. Gives us a chance to mention our sponsors. Craig, do the honors.
Yeah, of course. As usual, we've got our TeamBuildr in the top left-hand corner, followed by Overseas, PlayOverseas, for any international players that would like to come to UWE, or basically any British university, speak for themselves. They've been working with UWE for a while now. And EP Sports, you know, if you're into American football throughout Europe, EP Sports, one of the premier places to get your equipment. And new sponsor for this season, Matt Davis Leadership. He's played American football, coaches American football, and has worked with the UWE captains in improving their leadership capabilities.
Perfectly done, Craig. Well done.
I wouldn't say perfect. There's always room for improvement, Greeners. We see number 26 for the Birmingham Lions.
Yeah, he's coming off the field. He's walking off under his own power, holding
Riley
that arm a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah. Hopefully not too serious for him, and they can get him back in the game.
Yeah, he's shown some good movement. It'll be a bit of a shame to see him out for the rest of this one. But Birmingham looking about 2nd and 8.
Yeah, in the gun here, Birmingham, tight end to the left. Noah Murray hands off.
Yeah, you see another run, looking for that outside leverage again, but just not there this time.
It's hard to run on that defensive front, Craig. you've really got to find some way to get some sort of leverage on that defensive line if you're going to get any positive ground.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the same on both sides of the ball. UWE really showing their worth in the trenches. And yeah, they're going with the pulling guard again, but this time UWE just able to penetrate through and stop the play before it even starts, as we're at 3rd and 6. I imagine this is 4-down territory for Birmingham Lions.
I would say so, yeah, unless they've got a decent kicker.
So you see it going for the fade. It's there to be caught, and
Great
it is
catch.
caught.
I think he's short. Oh, he's in
And
for the
they're giving
touchdown.
And that is James Schofield with the touchdown.
Great catch from James Schofield as well, high and away. Went up to go and climb the ladder, go get that ball. Birmingham Lions on the board.
Yeah, really good throwing catch here. Something that I was watching in their warm-ups today. These deep passes, the Birmingham Lions weren't really turning around to jump and show that athleticism, but that's a fantastic grab.
That's a great grab. That's a great grab. DB, a little bit ball watchy there.
A little bit ball watchy. Could have maybe got an arm in there to cause a little bit of chaos. It's difficult. You don't want to get there too early and cause a penalty, especially on 3rd down. But I would have liked to have seen him fight for that a little bit more, especially in a position where you're not making anything happen,
Yeah,
really.
for sure. False start, I think, for the Birmingham Lions. Left guard, that was. Just moved a little bit too early.
Full start. Kicker team number 73. 5-yard penalty. Retried.
And the confirmation there by our white hat. So, Birmingham Lions making really good progress and making use of that pick that they got to get on the board.
I mean, the 2 biggest plays in the game so far are a blocked punt and an interception. It just shows how important those changes are to a game and how quickly you can score off of them.
Yeah, 100% kicks up. I think it might be
Did
wide
it look
right.
good from here?
Yeah,
No.
wide right. So it's going to be 14-6 to the UWE Bullets. Craig, surprised Birmingham on the scoreboard early?
After that interception, no, not at all. Before that interception, yes. UWE were looking like the well-oiled machine we've seen for the last few weeks. Not many mistakes, if any, and that play was just hopefully gives Hamish the focus he needs moving forward to put it in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, that's it. Short memory, next play kind of mentality here.
But this is a new experience for this UWE front, conceding some points, and we'll see how they respond to it.
And we get the kick off by the Birmingham Lions. The deep kick.
There's a very deep kick, but returnable.
Ethan Fischler on the return here, number 6.
Yeah, he's made some good
Good
progress.
tackle. Great
and
tackle.
I think UWE
Fumble,
able to
maybe?
return that. Yeah, UWE able to recover that, but there was definitely a fumble. That was a very big hit.
Great tackle. Was that the man, James Schofield, again?
Might have been. He's
On
been
the
all
tackle.
over the field. Yeah, as we see this, finding the space, looking at this lane, and then just fumbles it trying
there
to
he
turn
is,
the
James
ball.
Schofield on the tackle, but great awareness by Abel to just jump on the ball there. That could have been another costly change of possession there for the UWE Bullets.
A change of possession there, and this game's completely turned on its head. UWE are going to need to make something happen here, just to calm things down a little bit. The ball's been in UWE players' hands twice, and both times they've nearly turned the ball over.
Yeah, Hamish back in the gun. We got a jet motion by KK, and he's going to carry it on the jet sweep up the right-hand sideline.
And
Makes
he's
one guy miss, cuts back
that
inside.
is a lovely cut. Can he get a block? And this is going to go. He needs to just get down probably more than anything now.
Oh, he's still on his feet.
Yeah, he's somehow still
on his
going.
feet.
That ball
still
could-
on his feet. He's hit.
How did he get
did he
into the
score
end
there?
zone?
Unbelievable core strength by
I tell you what,
KK.
it looks like his offensive line are asking the same question there as well. They're all stood around him going, "Go, can we come in?"
Is he in? Is he in?
Some fantastic blocking to start this play, and then the rest was just KK.
Yeah, look at this, all sealed up on the
Yeah, that is
outside.
some
You've got
great
Max
blocking.
there.
Look
Look
at
at Max
this
downfield with the big block.
Another big block.
Abel again with the block upfield, and then from here on end is KK. You see Noah, the offensive lineman, just pick KK up and drive him down the field. Look, 1, 2, 3, 3 offensive linemen and the tight end down there at the goal line.
As UWE are going for 2, and it looks like you're going to see an easy pass to the end zone.
Cheeky little pass. Jamoy on the 2-point try. Is there a flag? A few few referee whistles.
You aren't celebrating. We'll see if we hear anything from our officiating crew
If
today.
it's anything, it could potentially be linemen downfield, because on a play like that, when a QB's scrambling, the linemen sometimes get a little hasty and maybe try and go downfield a little bit. Gonna hear from Ollie Maskell.
And there's your man downfield. Offense number 55. 5-yard penalty. Retry.
Well, a bit of deja vu hearing that all over again, Greener, but yep, you called it. An eligible man downfield, yeah, just driving. And the thing is, it's got to be so frustrating as an offensive lineman there, where you're blocking your man so well that you cause a penalty.
Yeah, yeah. But UWE again, this time in the empty set. Going to retry the 2-point conversion.
And that is a picked off again. And there's 2 points on the line here if they don't stop him.
He's going to be tackled. Again, Birmingham Lions defense showing up today. 2 picks.
Yeah, they're ball hawking out there. And that was a great grab because he put some serious velocity on that ball. That is a linebacker just pulling that out of the air.
Yeah, Ivan Abbott on the pick there on the 2-point play to stop the 2 points. And our score is going to move to UWE 20, Birmingham 6.
And as we're getting ready for the game to restart, we'll just go through our officiating crew today. So we got Ali Maskell as the referee. Our umpire is Darren Urban. Heads lineman Stuart Taberer. Line judge Dave Moore. Back judge James Ford Bannister. Field judge Henry Young. Side judge Scott Castle. And our centre judge Pete Parsons. We got a full squad out there today.
Yeah,
so
full 8-man crew tonight. We only had a 5-man crew last week, so good to see. Obviously, there was a couple of games on a Saturday last week.
Yeah.
Usually, if it's just one game on a Saturday, we usually get an 8-man crew down here, so it's good to see. UWE line up for the kickoff here. Lexi Moraldo ready to kick off. We're probably going to see that short kick again, a little chip into the middle.
a little bit deeper this time. And the ball's on the floor, looking like they're going for a reverse. They're not, they're faking it. That's an attempted block in the back, but gets away with it. But he does make his way to the outside.
Yeah.
And he'll be tackled about the 35. We see yellow fly in.
Yeah, flags on the play. Usually in the vicinity of a hold or a block in the back, around about there on a kick return, I would say.
Yeah, there's a lot going on the field. It can be hard to see all of it, but
my guess is a hold.
During the return,
holding.
Return team number 38, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, first down.
Thanks, Ollie. So that will be holding and brings. That was a good return. It's a shame we see some holding there.
Yeah, Ange Milan on the tackle there, big number 90. We saw big things from him last week as well. Real strong defensive lineman, good tackle.
Yeah, the defensive line last week were a force to be reckoned with, and they'll be hoping to repeat that performance today.
Yeah, a few notable misses through injury for UWE today. No Jax Crawford, a little bit of a glute twinge, I think, from practice this week, so there's no Jax Crawford suited up today. He obviously plays both ways, plays in the slot, and also plays a bit of safety as well. I think it's going to be a false start here. Also, Devine, he didn't play last week, but he's also still out with a bit of a hamstring injury.
Yeah, we hope to see both of them return as quickly as possible.
Full start. Offense number 64, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
And as we've been hearing from Ollie, just take a moment to read this out. All today's officials are members of the British American Football Referees Association. Easy for me to say.
Yeah,
for more information about becoming an American football referee, visit the BAFRA website at www.bafra.info.
Hand off to the running back.
And ball, I'm hearing shouts of
ball on the ground. I think the running back just fell on it. Adam O'Reilly fell on that ball, number 45.
Yeah, and I think this might be with the exchange more than, it was on the exchange.
Yeah. That ball rolling around there.
Good job jumping back on the ball. A lot of UWE jerseys around that, so really good effort to locate it and make sure you don't give up field position.
Yeah, digging himself in a hole there. It's going to be about 2nd and 20 here. Close to.
And we're seeing another run up the middle.
That's going nowhere. He does sneak out, gets a couple of yards out of it. And it's Adam O'Reilly again on the carry.
Yeah, and these plays can be really dangerous for an overly aggressive defense. UWE are very aggressive. They all want to get to the ball. They all know how to flow very well. But as you can see him just slowly sneaking out of there. But good discipline from the linebackers to ensure that's all he gets out of it.
Yeah, Noah Murray back in the shotgun this time for this play.
A bit of a high snap, but he's looking for the flats.
Hit James Schofield on the out route, but great tackle by George Rhymes in open field. Good closing speed from the linebacker.
Yeah, he was all over him. Got to say, that was a fantastic pass. Put it only where the receiver could get it, but the linebackers, we see him just flowing out with it. Gets there in time. Hand up, looking to dislodge that ball. But great hands from number 8, James Schofield.
Yeah, good dust. He's made a few good, strong catches today. Good, strong hands. Good to see from him.
Yeah, really good effort, and we can already see that probably a favourite target for Noah at quarterback.
See the punt team again out for Birmingham. I think maybe an offside call here.
Yeah, I think it
jumped
will
a little bit, but Jersey on the return here. He's got blockers out in front, going up the right-hand sideline. Makes one guy miss, goes up the sideline, and he's going to be tackled right around the original line of scrimmage. But there is a flag.
Yeah, like you say, in the vicinity of offside. Yeah, just hearing it over the field mics we got out there, but we'll hear from Ollie very soon to tell us precisely.
Offside. Return team, number 10. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
So you get a re-kick here. It was a good return from UWE, so Birmingham electing to re-kick rather than have the 5 yards tacked on to the end of the return.
Yeah, you can't blame him for that one.
No, smart play.
I mean, you never blame anybody for accepting a penalty. You know what I mean? And yeah, very...
That kick's coming over here.
You
Nearly
scared me more with that than the ball did. Here I was blissfully like, oh, that ball. I was still watching the screen, you know, and then then all of a sudden it's looking up. We got lights above us as well, Chris. So I wasn't seeing anything.
So Hamish, couple of picks thrown now, so could potentially be weighing on his mind, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, second pick won't go down on any stat sheet, so he'll deny that one ever happened.
Yeah,
at least
doesn't go
I
on the
would.
stat sheet yet. Hand off to Abel and Paco.
And just very patient running from him.
I had the privilege of playing with Abel at Aztecs this season, and he just exactly that, patient running back. He knows where his hole is, intricate little cuts, lets the blocks develop, goes and knows when to break away, and he does have really good speed in the open field.
Yeah, it's a lethal combination, and you can see how when he's taking his time, the Birmingham defenders don't know how to, because they don't want to be sidestepped. They don't want to see that athleticism come out. As we see another run.
But again, counter left.
And he's still on his feet, makes it to the third level as a flag comes in quite late.
Probably going to be a hold, Craig, I think.
Yeah, usually in these types of play that would be.
The UWE offense, I didn't think they had a penalty last week on their play, so
No,
this
it
could
was
be
very-
the first penalty in 2 weeks here.
Holding. Offense, number 69. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat, 1st down.
Yeah, as we try and keep an eye out, 69 coming through, pulling there.
Yeah, Max Snell,
Oh, yeah,
he just
does,
hooked him slightly. Unfortunate. It's because it was at the point of attack as well, so definitely a hold there by Max Snell, number 69. So we're going to get 1st and long for UWE now.
A little
Swing pass to KK. Good blocking outside.
That's fantastic
Great
blocking. He's made it all the way through. He's gone to the end zone. And sorry, I'd be a little bit more excited. That happened so quickly. I couldn't even build up to him getting to the end zone.
Yeah.
Just like that. Look, a little innocent swing pass, and he just had so much space.
There is a flag.
Some great
It's
blocking.
a late flag. I mean, if they're going to call this a hold, there's some great blocking out there. I'm not sure if there was a hold or another infringement, but we will find out in due course.
They're pointing to you. You are walking backwards, but I think it'll be enough for the 1st down at least. Personal foul we're hearing.
during the play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Offense number 6, 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat, first down.
Must have been a bit of a late block. I didn't quite see it on the camera by Ethan Fischler there.
Yeah, the only blocking I saw, maybe he was blocking him out of bounds.
So I'll have a little look at the replay here. So watch out for number 6, that's who they've called it on, the slot receiver. It's a good block from him initially. Maybe it was a finish. Does he block him again?
Oh yeah, he just pushed him in the back.
It's a soft call, but I can see why they flagged
UWE
it.
with the quick pass though, unfortunately dropped.
Yeah, Jamoy there, the intended receiver, number 19.
Yeah, very, very unnecessary on that block, which we saw last week with UWE going for a punt return. There was a couple of unnecessary block to the backs, personal fouls that negated a touchdown. So
yeah,
2 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and just on that drop there, Jamoy just turned his head too soon before he caught the ball. You got to make the catch before you go for the yak. So UWE digging themselves in a little bit of a hole here. Second and about medium. All these flags. Hamish McClure completes to Dante. It's going to be third down for the UWE offense.
Yeah, and I think they made it past the original line of scrimmage there. We'll be looking at about 3rd and 6 potentially.
Yeah, Dante Sporacco, the tight end there for UWE. Converted linebacker, played at Colorado. So yeah, absolute baller, this guy. Trimmed down a bit. Playing tight end now for the UWE Bullets.
That is the end of the first quarter.
So we reached the end of the first quarter. UWE 20, Birmingham 6. Craig, any surprises for you here in this first quarter?
Well, I mean, without being too much of a homer towards the UWE Bullets, that 6 next to the Birmingham Lions is a very big surprise with what we've seen from UWE this year and what we've seen from Birmingham this year as well.
Yep.
But that's the beauty of this game, you know, a couple of plays here and there, and then the game's turned on its head. It's a lot closer than we might have expected, but it's nice to see a competitive game.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And Birmingham by no means are out of this game at all. It's only a 2-score game. They're well within their reach, and we can see that they can turn the ball over on defense with those game breaker type plays to give them an opportunity on offense to put points on the board.
Yeah, UWE are going to be looking to the air a fair amount. We saw it last week, we saw it the week before, and if sorry, apologies, got some of the sideline mics picking up some chatter at the moment. But yeah, no, but listen, this is a big drive for Birmingham. It's 3rd and 6. We expect UWE to go for it on 4th down if they don't convert.
Yeah, they'll definitely be going for it on 4th down here.
So this is a couple of extremely big plays for Birmingham, especially if they get them to 4th and short or even better here.
Yeah, so Hamish in the gun. He's going to hand the ball off to Abel. Abel at the right side.
And a nice bounce to the outside as he
Nice
bounced back into the inside, and he's found a free lane.
Again, patient running. Abel in the end zone for a UWE touchdown, showing that patience with the running back and just cutting back inside.
And there's just some lanes that wouldn't be there if he wasn't so athletic.
He's just patient. Just watch him.
He just sees what's there.
Speed to the outside, slows down his running speed, sees the guy. Good blocking by receivers as well. Nice little cut back inside. Again, the offensive line still blocking all the way downfield. Big Eric, the center there. Number 55, blocking all the way to the whistle.
Just putting people in a, as we see, probably going to be a hold.
Yeah, another hold probably incoming here. Anytime the QB kind of scrambles, it's hard for the offensive lineman. The defender goes away. They have a tendency to grab if they're locked up inside. So understandable that does happen sometimes.
Yeah, UWE making this game harder for themselves.
Holding. Offense number 53, 10 yards from the previous spot. Repeat the try.
Yeah, UWE not used to this amount of penalties. Definitely committing a few more this week than any of the previous 2 games. Yeah, number 53 just hooks him there. And that's where the flag comes in. That was Noah on the hold, number 53. Played his football in Helsinki this year for the Helsinki Wolverines.
Oh, wow. So he should be used to playing in this sort of temperature.
Finnish summer's not cold.
Well, I don't know. I've never been.
One of the teams I actually played for, Craig, the Helsinki Wolverines.
And see Hamish go darting up the middle, looking to get to the outside, and he's not going to make it.
I mean, that's smart by Hamish. Protect yourself. Like, you're not going to get in. There's no point taking a big hit. Step out of bounds.
No, and on these 2-point tries, we're seeing something a little bit different from UWE this week than we did last week. We just saw an abundance of the heavy package last week because the offense looking to open up a little bit here.
Yeah, that monster package that they run with the 3 big defensive linemen in there, I'm surprised they haven't gone to it again this week. But, you know, they've not scored on a couple of 2-point tries now, so maybe they go to that moving forwards.
Yeah, potentially. The thing is, if I was on the Birmingham defense and they came out with a monster package, you know what my first thing to do would be?
Run?
Quit.
We did say that I did ask you how to stop that last week, and you were like, there is no stopping it. I don't think there is a way of stopping it.
Yeah, there's
I guess the only way to do it.
There's a number of things I'd rather do than try and stop that heavy set.
I guess the only way that you can try and stop an offense like that is just cut on the defensive line, just cut the offensive lineman and just make a big pile. There's a kickoff from Lex. It's going to be fielded by Schofield, that man, number 8, who we've seen on the scoreboard so far, who's been electric for the Birmingham Lions. Yeah,
very much a utility player for them. Not able to make much happen there, but up to about the 34-yard line for the Birmingham Lions.
So running back Abel, just a bit of a bio from him. He was born and raised in Belgium, actually. He started playing when he was 15 and he moved to England in 2019 to play at SGS Pride before joining the best team in the UK, the UWE Bullets. Wow. His words, not mine.
There's a nice build-up there. Man knows how to tell a story.
Yeah, and an interesting fact, most people get my first name wrong.
Well, let's assume it's not Abel then.
Incomplete pass by the quarterback, Noah Murray there. Just a bit long for his receiver. I definitely think passing is the way to go for the Birmingham Lions here, because they've not really got a lot done in the run game. So I think passing is the way forward for them.
Yeah, it's close to a intentional ground in there. Nobody really in the vicinity, but there was players running around, so I can see why it wasn't given. As we see Birmingham looking for a run, but I think there was another issue with the exchange. I think the center QB exchange there causing a fumble.
Yeah.
Full stop. Offense number 99. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
A false start there by the offense. But yeah, as you say, the exchange is something they need to practice on the sideline. I mean, it's an easy fix. They just need to get some reps on the sideline.
Yeah, let's just make sure it was a... Oh yeah, we see the false start from the fullback there. And yeah, we see the fumble from the center quarterback exchange. So kind of got let off a little bit with that false start. I'd rather be in 2nd and 15 than 3rd and 12.
Yeah, the handoff. And that's just going to be penetration there. Big number 97, that's Max on the tackle. This guy is an absolute monster.
Yeah, anybody on this line is an absolute monster, as we've seen. Doesn't even get blocked.
Yeah, Leon Klozovic as well, around the ball, amongst others.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a mistake from the Birmingham front 5 there. You know, leaving the man at the point of attack unblocked. And just like that, we're in 3rd and 19.
Yeah, I mean, 3rd and 19, I don't think the play sheet goes that deep. I think it's either screen or run.
Well, the thing is, like you're saying, I do like the Birmingham passing attack. I'd like to see it a little bit quicker because this UWE front is so aggressive and they're so good at getting to the QB. It needs to be quick passes just like that, just quickly to the outside and hope your receiver can make a move. Very good tackle there from number 5 for the UWE Bullets.
George Rhymes, number 5.
George Rhymes, there it is. Did a really good job of holding on to his man here and preventing any more yards after the catch.
Nice pitch and catch, though, from the Birmingham Lions there. The receiver was Demi on the play, number 19.
Holding. Offense number 64. This penalty is declined. 4th down.
They're going to decline the hold there, definitely to bring up 4th down. We're going to see the Birmingham Lions punt unit run onto the field again, and we've got KK and Jersey back for the UWE Bullets to return.
And if I'm the Birmingham punter at this point, I think I'm just aiming it out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah,
it's just two phenomenally talented return men back there. And pressure up the middle by UWE on the punt, yeah.
Good snap. Punt's coming this way again. Takes a favourable UWE bounce. It bounces up. Temi there with the wherewithal to jump on the ball.
Oh, he thought about returning that. He thought about taking it on the bounce.
Yeah, good job. Temi just jumped on that there. Oh, it's hit him. Yeah, it's hit him. Favourable, lucky for the UWE Bullets there, because that easily could have gone in the hands of a Birmingham Lion.
Yeah, that's one of those things you look back at in the season as a lucky bounce. You know, things that in closer games really make the difference between a win or a loss. How even if Birmingham returned that and then took it down for a touchdown, this game becomes a lot closer. So
yeah, that's it. UWE in the spread. Quick pass out to the left. That's Ethan Fischler again on the catch and run, and it's going to be a first down, UWE Bullets.
Yeah, very good quick pitch and catch there between Hamish and Ethan. And good run, finds the gap. Nice little handoff, and then we just see him just lowering the shoulder a bit at the end of the before the tackle.
Yeah, I think UWE just need to stick to this. I mean, just quick pitches and catches. Take what the defense are giving you. As we see a jet sweep from Ethan Fisher.
Yeah, well,
there is a flag. It's either going to be offside or a legal formation. There's a pre-snap flag that's down and the whistle's not blown, so it'll either be a legal formation by the offense or it'll be an offside on the defense. If it's offside, I think it'll be accepted. Take the down.
Offside. Defense, defensive end. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Yeah, they keep it down, so they get another crack at first down. It'd be 1st and 5.
Yeah, it makes sense to, they only made about the same sort of yardage, so take the extra down.
Yeah, good tackle there by Birmingham. They've tackled really well today, to be fair to them.
Yeah, they do. They've done a really good job of holding on to the players as well once they make that initial contact.
Back in the gun. Hamish pulls it down.
Still on his feet, still looking downfield.
Pulls the trigger now. What a catch! KK. Oh no, it's Jersey. Jersey climbing the ladder and catching the ball. Great play by Hamish, extending it, rolling to his right and finding Jersey down the field.
Yeah, we might not see it just in this angle. It looked like there was a player open very quickly over the middle, but just that pressure from Birmingham forcing Hamish out of the pocket, and just, great job getting to his top of his feet as we see.
Just missed that play on screen there, but it is a touchdown. KK, Carrick Brooks in the end zone.
Yeah, we apologise, but UWE run a very quick offense, and sometimes we want to see really athletic plays like that catch again, as we see very good pitch.
Yeah, just a swing pass, and he just drives the defender back. We said how well the Birmingham Lions were tackling, but unfortunately on that occasion, KK just fell forwards and it was in for the touchdown.
Yeah, as we get ready for the 2-point conversion, empty backfield for the UWE Bullets.
Hamish looking right, now he's looking back left. Rolling left, he's got a man. Yeah, Ethan Fischler, 2 points, looks good. No flags on the play. And that's going to move our score to 33, UWE Bullets 6 to the Birmingham Lions.
And it was a really good effort. Unlucky to number 46 for the Birmingham Lions there. That is Edward Cohen. Had really good coverage on him. Stuck between a rock and a hard place there, trying to decide, do you go after the athletic quarterback or do you stay on your man? And unfortunately, it's a lose-lose question. But very good coverage from him up until that point.
And a good rendition by the band again.
Oh, the band have been absolutely smashing at jockey.
Yeah, they just need to remember when to play and when not to play. Maybe we'll have a word with him at halftime.
Yeah, we'll see. It was easier last week. Obviously, they're not the American football band, so it's not something that they have drilled into them.
Yeah, Lex to kick off again. A deep kick. It's going to be returnable.
We are
fake
going to
reverse.
see the fake again, but UWE
George
not falling for
it. Great tackle. Not a bad return by number 25, Milo Wakefield. But George Rhymes, stunning tackle there. Around the legs, textbook.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of afters. Don't really know what happened. Special teams is a very aggressive part of the game. High contact, so tempers can run a little bit high there.
Yeah, and this is a new coaching staff for the Birmingham Lions as well. It's not the old faces, the old guard that we've seen before. So it's interesting to see how they respond and how they coach this game up and what adjustments they make. They seem like a real young coaching staff.
Yeah, I did notice when we arrived there's a different coaching staff here, and the fact that they've put points up, they're still being quite aggressive with these plays. It looks like the players are responding well to the changing coaching staff as well.
Yeah, screenplay there. Looked like Leon had a rip at that ball, but it's going to be second down.
And you mentioned it earlier, Chris, but these are the kind of passes that Birmingham really need to be looking for. This needs to be there. Oh, that was close.
That ball was close to being out there.
Oh, that was very close. He was in the air for a lot longer than he thought he was.
Yeah, Donnell Lewis on the tackle, and that second guy in, Leon Klozovic, just going to rip that ball out. Very, very close to being a fumble there, but smart by the defender to try and go for that ball.
We're looking at a run here by the Birmingham Lions. And we're looking at a tackle by the UWE Bullets. And yeah, temperature's rising a little bit on the outside there.
Yeah, get a bit chopsy out there. Bit chopsy. They're now having a few choice words, I'm sure, with the Birmingham Lions player. Good penetrating tackle there. Amrit on the tackle, number 68. Just grabbed him and pulled him down.
Yeah, and we're in third and long situation for Birmingham once again here. And it's another run. And we will see the punt unit come out for Birmingham. It'll be interesting to see what Birmingham do here with the punt. Obviously, the block early on, I think, has really dented this unit's confidence in their ability. UWE are getting a lot of penetration. It's leading to some just some misfires. Because, like you said before the game, this guy's got a cannon after those heels. You know, those toes will put this downfield, but maybe in his own head a little bit.
Yeah, good snap again. Long snapper's been, yeah, and again, short punt, and it's over our way off to the sideline. Definitely scared of those returners, and good reason to be as well.
Yeah, like I said, the returners, the block is going to have a bit of an effect as well. Also, it's cold. That ball is going to be solid to try and boot. That is not a fun thing. Might have to get some steel toe caps on and just see if he can put it on the motorway.
Steel toe caps. UWE offense back on the field, huddling here.
I wouldn't say anything if I saw a punter go back there in a pair of work shoes. You know, like some Doc Martens or something, and he just absolutely hoofed it.
Yeah, empty set from UWE here. Trips to the left, twins to the right. Hamish back to pass, a screen pass. Ethan Fischler on the catch.
So much space.
Look at the speed. Look at the speed.
He's going to make it
He's
by the looks of it.
He's going to take it all the way to the end zone. Ethan Fischler, hats off, boy. That kid is an athlete.
That was... I'm just lost for words a little bit on this play because there's some great blocking downfield. The receivers did such a good job at not giving up. Look at this, just stalking the cornerback, keeping on him, doing well not to give up a holding call. Ethan finding the space and just...
If you're an offensive coordinator and that's how you have a bubble screen drawn up, that's a perfect example of one right there. Blocking downfield, catch and run, exactly what you want.
And out of the empty set, it's very difficult for Birmingham to do anything other than we might see another holding call as Hamish is going around. Don't get yourself hurt, kid.
Yeah, stopped. UWE not very efficient on the 2-point plays today, but as we said, they do have that heavy package if they need it. So obviously just trying to practice a few different things to see what works and what doesn't work.
Well, it's like what we've said in previous weeks, Chris, where there's only so many plays you get on a 12-minute clock, especially when things run to a rolling clock. UWE need to use these 2-point conversions as an opportunity to practice, see what works, see what doesn't work, and what they want to do going forward.
Lex Moraldo ready to kick this ball off. And we're away.
And another bouncer, another fake.
Good blocking.
I think we actually saw Birmingham run that all of last year as well.
Yeah,
so I think
that reverse
is,
return. Yeah, that's still the same. There's a late
afters.
flag coming in. A little bit of afters. Have a little look on the replay, see what happened. Good tackle by Carrican Brooks.
Very good tackle.
That's a running back as well making that tackle.
Yeah, we got a Birmingham player trying to tackle a UWE player after a block.
What was he doing?
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, return team number 34. 15 yards back from the end of the run, first down.
Was that 34, did he say there? Tom Burke?
Yeah.
Yeah, silly penalty. No need for that.
Very unfortunate.
It's just going to dig yourself in a hole here. I mean, you need all the yards that you can get against this UWE team. And it's just, you need to be smart there.
Yeah, a little bit of a mental lapse. And it's cost his offense.
Noah Murray back under center, drops back the pass, and he's going to be sacked.
Yeah, not a
Max Parkinson on the sack.
Yeah,
he
not
just
a big
gobbled
drop.
him up.
Yeah, absolutely. If we see the quarterback here, just looks like he trips a little bit as he's taking that center exchange. He doesn't really get into his drop back correctly, and unfortunately, not having space from this UWE front is disastrous for a quarterback.
Definitely. I mean, these guys they're hungry and they're eating again.
Absolutely. Well, they're in that Thanksgiving spirit, getting ready for it, getting that appetite. As we see a run from Birmingham, space does open up a little bit, but closes very quickly.
Yeah, Max Parkinson again, and Milan there on the tackle, sharing that one. Again, defensive line just dominating the trenches right now.
Yeah, it's so difficult when your initial lane is just closed up completely.
I mean, I don't know if you saw what big number 92 there.
Two
just
players.
Drove two players into the backfield. I mean, you see him get double teamed a lot. Dennis Johnson, that is number 92.
That reminds me of the I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. That's the attitude I seem to get from him getting double teamed. It's like, well, good luck.
Yeah.
As we see a blitz coming through.
Yeah, 92 again there. Dennis Johnson stuffing it in the backfield. Little fact about Dennis Johnson, the XFL team from DC, the DC Defenders, actually wanted to draft him. And he decided that he wanted to stay and do his studies. So, you know, real smart from him, but maybe we might see him in the XFL in the future.
Yeah.
Absolute baller.
Yeah, absolutely. And very smart decision from him to focus on his studies. Obviously over here doing his masters and looking to develop outside of football as well as within football as well. And if he goes, maybe he can get us the Rock's autograph.
Man, I love the Rock's autograph. Maybe you can sign my Project Rock shoes.
As we see another punt. And this one going to be returnable.
Yeah, Carrican Brooks on the return. Going up the right side. Oh, cut. Oh! Nice cut, but 99 there. Not getting fooled by it. Nicholas Adayo on the tackle. Good tackle by him.
Yeah, you could see he wanted to bounce back to his left side there. But unfortunately, Birmingham did a very good job of closing those lanes. And we're just seeing things getting a little bit chippy here.
Yeah, I mean, historically, it's always been a bit chippy between UWE and Birmingham. They have a rich history of a bit of a rivalry in previous and past years, so not surprised. It's a big game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just carried over from that previous drive there with Donald Lewis just getting held back by his teammates there. The thing is, you just don't want to rise to it.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play.
Offside. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. 4th down.
Gonna get a re-kick here. Obviously, special teams fancy their chance to return the ball. Why not? I mean, they have been decent the whole day, so.
Yeah, if you're Birmingham, you're just hoping for a bit of better field position with this, with the extra 5 yards
Timeout.
here.
That is a 2-minute warning at 1 minute 58.
1:58 left in the half. Stay with us at half-time. We're going to try and get some player interviews or coach interviews before we dip off.
Yeah, and just a reminder, we have obviously we put the clock up for the audience, but it is a bit of an estimate. The referees have the official timer, which we don't have access to, unfortunately. But thanks to them for letting us know that we're at 1:58. So we'll be seeing some quick football for the next couple of minutes, I think.
Yeah, long snapper. Again, good high punt. It's a short one.
No, it's going to go straight out of bounds.
Straight out of bounds again, yep. So the UWE offense have got less than 2 minutes to try and make something happen before the half.
Yeah, and the punter there just under duress again. Unfortunately, not able to really get much distance with the last few punts that he's had.
Offside. On the defence, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
Okay, another offside. This time on the defence. So it's going to be another re-kick.
Yeah, I don't want to say they lack discipline. They definitely don't. They're a very disciplined team. Just a lot of penalties this week, especially compared to previous weeks.
Yeah, definitely. But 8-man crew today. There's more eyes watching. There's more things to call.
Very true. Very true. Everybody got to be on their best behaviour and just sticking to the rules as best they can. As we see another punt, this time lower.
Real low. Going to be returned. Carrick and Brooks a little bit shaky on the handle of the ball, but he's going to go up the UWE sideline.
He's going to stay on his feet somehow, doing a very good job. Getting gang tackled there in the end, about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, he slipped a little bit there. Hopefully he's not hurt his knee or jarred his knee there. It's not what you want to see.
Yeah, you always cringe a little when you see these non-contact, just little jars like that, you know. You know, the body reacts in a very strange way to moving in ways it doesn't want to, and those can be a bit scary. And a little jet sweep from the UWE offense.
Yeah, Jamoy, number 19,
and he's
up the middle. Good breakaway speed, and he's going to be in for 6 points. Touchdown. I think there is some flags on the field, though. Hold that thought.
Yeah, it's a jet sweep, but he did cut back up. I don't know if that led to maybe a hold.
I think it might be an illegal formation, potentially, against the offense.
Illegal procedure, illegal formation. 5 men in the backfield on the offence.
Greener, you're really good at
penalty.
this.
Repeat, 1st down.
Hey, I know football, what can I say?
You know all the things not to do.
Don't I ever? So that one's going to be wiped off the board, unfortunately. But again, UWE just look like they're going to score every play, don't they, Craig?
Yeah, I mean, they're just very good ability from their offensive skill positions as the players are deep.
Hamish rolling to his right.
And he's looking.
Ow! Uncharacteristic drop by Ethan Fisher there. Had it in the hands, and it just popped out. Great pass from Hamish McClure, rolling to his right there. As the pocket breaks down, finds his man, but just can't find the handle on the ball.
Yeah, I think turning around to locate the ball and seeing another Birmingham player about to run into him probably just jarred him a little bit to cause the drop. As we move on to 2nd down.
Yeah, UWE back in the shotgun, spread formation, quick pass out to Ethan Fisher. He's gone straight back. I like that from a quarterback. Receiver drops the ball, you go straight back to him to show you've got confidence in him to make the play. But good swarming defensive tackle by the Birmingham Lions, restricting that yak.
Yeah, and very good job from the nickel corner there, or the safety, just limiting that catch to a catch. Stepping up to make the tackle. We've seen UWE go to those quick passes, and they've led to...
Called by UWE. 54 seconds. That is their first time out of the half.
So UWE's first time out of the half, trying to savour some time, try and put some more points on the board before half time. Smart from the Bullets.
Yeah, as we're seeing them at about 3rd and 12, so just some territory that they need to think about. As we see the catch, turns around, great tackle there from number 40, just on his knees, still driving. That is Obed Adai with the tackle. A couple of Birmingham players just slow to get up after that. And just some update from Birmingham. I believe the running back that hurt his shoulder at the start won't be returning.
Yeah, he's taking his kit off. Obviously, he's in a sling on the sideline as well.
Was that
number 26, O'Reilly Acampo, I think.
Yeah, which is unfortunate to see. Some good running from him, but we wish him a speedy recovery. And let's see what Coach Pankhurst has here. So we see another jet sweep.
Ethan Fisher on the jet sweep. Bit of a high tackle. Could be a horse collar, but no flag.
No, referee not looking for it, but maybe discussing why it wasn't called. Doesn't believe it was a horse collar.
Stu Tabor on that sideline, long-time official, officiates a lot of games in Bristol. It's close to a horse collar.
It is close. He gets the jersey, he doesn't get the pads. Don't worry, I got you. I got your ref. That one was close. It was sucked to watch as we see a big deep pass. Incomplete.
So it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Bullets offense. Not getting the points before the half, and unless there's a defensive touchdown here, this could be the first game this season where you're not going to be in running clock straight away in the second half.
Yeah, Birmingham have done a very, very good job of limiting this UWE offense. Obviously, penalties have played a huge part today, but also, more importantly, getting that touchdown.
Yeah, but good coverage by the Birmingham Lions there. Everyone was covered up, and Hamish didn't really have anywhere to go. So the defense are playing all right. They're not playing the worst.
I've been very impressed with the Birmingham pass defense today. They've given up some plays, but their coverage...
Their coverage and swarm and tackling has been all right.
Yeah,
like it's been okay.
They've made UWE work for it as we see a quick pass, unfortunately going nowhere for Birmingham.
Yeah, Donnell Lewis on the tackle there, number 11. Good, strong, solid hit from him.
Timeout. Called by Birmingham at 11 seconds.
So 11 seconds to go. Birmingham call their timeout.
And as we wind down towards halftime, just a reminder, it'll be about a 20-minute break between the end of the half and the start of the second half. So as this game comes to a close and you get ready for a well-earned cup of tea, cup of coffee, cup of hot chocolate.
I'm definitely going to get a cup of hot chocolate. The machine's working again, Craig. So
there we go.
Hot chocolate's been restocked, so I'll be getting one of those.
And there we go, as we see the drop back to pass. It's just right.
Leon! How are you going to drop that, boy? That was a walk-in pick six right there. Had it written all over it, and that'd have been a defensive score.
Don't know what happened here. He just...
What does he do? Leon usually got good. I think he was looking for the end zone before he made the catch. Just drops the ball. I mean, you don't get a pick six easier than that, Craig.
If I was... That was just right at him. That was just right at him. If I was a vindictive referee, I might give intentional ground in there as well. Didn't look like there was any Birmingham players around. It's dropped back, looking to the wide receiver, number 84, just straight through his hands, unfortunately.
Straight through his hands. Intended receiver was Dami Iron.
That is the end of the first half.
And that's going to be the end of the first half, and it's going to be UWE Bullets 40, Birmingham Lions 6. Craig, what have the Birmingham Lions got to do in the second half to get back in this game?
They just got to look for those turnovers. You know, they've proven that they've got Hamish's number a couple of times, and that's what's led to the points. Their offense, unfortunately, not really able to get too much together other than that touchdown pass, which really good play from them all round. I'd just like to see them, like you said earlier, just go to that quick passing game, go to that pitch game, screen game, and, you know, get your playmakers, see what they can do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they've got weapons on offense. James Schofield has proved that he can make the catch and make the big play when they need it, but I don't think they're going to him enough.
No, but then it can also be a case of just not able to go to him, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Just bear with us for a couple of seconds. We're going to get a player interview as soon as possible. Okay, so we are joined by receiver for the UWE Bullets, Ethan Fischler. Ethan, how do you feel the first half went?
Feeling good. I think we left some points on the board. May had some penalties that cost us some points, but overall I think we'll make the adjustments and we'll come back stronger in the second half.
I agree. Some really nice plays from yourself in that first half. It's more so the yak after the catch I'd be really impressed with by yourself. You know, you're finding that open space and just exploding out and making some good cuts. Also some good blocking by the receivers downfield as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think Hamish puts the ball in places where you know, we can get yards after the catch. So much for the blocking. You know, I had a block in the back there that cost us some points, but we'll come back strong in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks very much for your time.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Ethan Fischler there, receiver for the UWE Bullets, electric player, real special talent, and as he said, definitely hard on himself. The block in the back, talking about how he cost his team some points. So
yeah, I
he'll
think we
definitely
might
want that one back.
actually see it here potentially. I can't remember if it was this play or if this was one of the touchdowns. A lot of UWE plays lead into the outside, you know, finding those cuts. So difficult to differentiate sometimes. But yeah, hard on himself, but also good to see he understands where the team needs to improve. And hopefully they do.
Yeah, that's it. So guys, please don't go away. Go away, but make sure you come back, grab yourself a cup of tea, a snack, and make sure you're back with us and join us for the second half.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Thank you very much, everybody.
Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you've had a quick break and you're back with us. Score at the halftime is the UWE Bullets 40, Birmingham Lions 6. Welcome back, Craig.
Yeah, welcome back, Greener, and welcome back to everybody at home watching. Thank you for joining us for the second half as we see teams going to the sideline, getting ready for more football here at Hillside Gardens.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be in the locker room with the offense at the halftime break, and the main kind of bits of feedback were clean up the penalties. That's the thing that are killing the offense at the moment. It's just so many penalties. They just need to clean it up and make sure that they're, sticking to task and making sure that they're not holding on plays and just being disciplined.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that. Speaking to the coaches before the game, they were very proud of the lack of penalties that they'd had over the last few games. So I'm not surprised to hear that to be a point of emphasis in the changing rooms. Yeah,
interesting fact as well. I think this is the first regular season points that UWE have conceded since 2019, which is an interesting fact.
That is an interesting fact. That is very well done to the Birmingham Lions for coming into it. I know they like to talk about Hillside Gardens being a fortress, so to come in here and put some points on the board is very impressive as we get ready to see UWE kick the ball off.
Yeah, Lex there ready to kick off. Quite a few short kicks from him in this game so far. Again, a nice little chip to the middle. And the returner just takes a knee around about the 42-yard line again. Smart play by him. Blocker's obviously not in the right positions, set up for the return men at the back, so he just takes a knee, and they've got good field position to start the second half.
Yeah, listen, you're like 8 yards away from midfield. Nothing wrong with taking a knee there and letting your offense see what they can do. What would you like to see from Birmingham as they come out ready for this first drive?
I definitely want to see them take to the passing game more. I think that's where they've been most effective and most successful. Straight away as we see a pass on first down, incomplete though. But yeah, definitely I think they need to stick to their pass game. It's where they've been the most successful, and it's the only place where they've kind of attacked the UWE defense and been successful. Like the run game has been kind of null and void and non-existent so far.
Yeah, a big issue with the run game that Birmingham are having is a lot of it's being done from under centre, so that QB right behind the centre, and that exchange either there or the exchange handing off to the running back has caused a couple of fumbles. So looks like we're going to see a lot more out of the shotgun, although
yeah, again double outs, pass behind number 8 Schofield there, and George Rhymes laying the boom and having a few little words after the play as well, letting him know.
I like how matter of fact you put that. George Ryan laying the boom. As yeah, a bit of a hospital pass, unfortunately, behind the receiver. Did a good effort to try and get hold of it, but unfortunately QB really put him in a dangerous situation there.
Yeah, I think QB probably went with the wrong option there. Probably should have passed number 39. He was open. Decided to go to the trailing receiver there instead of the guy out in front.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's just because we've seen him go to number 8, James Schofield, a few times. Just kind of a go-to man, not really surveying the field as best he can, as we see 3rd and 10 from the shotgun.
Incomplete pass. A little bit of contact there, but the ball wasn't in the air. No flag on the play.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a bit of miscommunication with the receivers on that side of the field, or if UWE just kind of bottled it up a little bit.
Yeah, not how Birmingham would have wanted to come out in the second half, going 3 and out straight away with the field position that they had as well. Not ideal for this Birmingham Lions offense.
Not a very quick 3 and out, and for it to be 3 incomplete passes. Like you said, they almost did exactly what you wanted from them there, Greener. They came out, they went straight to their pass game, and unfortunately...
I like the ploy. Just the execution wasn't there. Just a couple of wayward passes. The receivers, there were receivers open.
Yeah,
they were there. The execution was just not there.
And we see a much better punt.
Donnell Lewis.
Just get down now at this point, Donnell.
Don't take the punishment.
Based off some of the words that were going back and forth, I think there's some Birmingham players that would want to give him some punishment. But I don't know the ins and outs of that, but definitely getting a bit chippy towards the end as he takes it on the bounce.
I did see the referees talk to both head coaches just before the half started as well, maybe trying to iron out, like to just keep the game under wraps, just to make sure everyone stays in line and they keep control of the game, because what you don't want to happen is the referees to lose control of the game and somebody get injured or ejected.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been a very well-played game from both teams so far. It'd be a shame to see it divulge into madness as we get to see UWE for the first time this half.
Yeah, one more score on the board puts us into running clock as well. Motion from Ethan Fischler. It's a jet sweep. It's a reverse. Reverse to Jamoy.
And
he's made a guy miss. Great blocking by Jersey.
And Hamish looking
is out
to get
in front.
a cut.
He's gonna go. Oh,
No.
oh, and he's just hit out of bounds. Great play design from the Bullets there. A bit of trickery going deep in the playbook for the first play of the second half. I love it.
Yeah, it's something a little bit different from UWE. We've seen this jet sweep a few times for great success, and obviously the Birmingham Lions looking to defend that.
I mean, that was set up perfectly. Noah there on the block, the left tackle, made a great sealing block, pushed the guy in the backfield. Hamish getting a piece of number 32 downfield with a little cut block there.
And I think
Don't really want to see that from your quarterback.
See a run
Abel
up the
on the
middle.
run, and he's in for 6 points. Easy touchdown, exactly what UWE wanted, no flags. And we're going to be into running clock territory straight away.
Yeah, and going back to that previous play, it just shows how competitive players are. You know, Hamish just having to get himself downfield, realizes he's he's the blocker. And yeah.
Great blocking from the tight end Dante Sparacco on that play as well. He drove his guy right to the back of the end zone. See the 2-point play. Abel was just going to tiptoe into the end zone for an easy score. That hole, you could get a bus through it.
Yeah, actually, looks like there's a little bit of afters, unfortunately.
Yeah, a little bit of afters in the end zone. Not quite sure, and we talked about this. It was getting a bit chippy, but it seems to be the referees have alleviated that, whatever it was that happened, and everyone seems to be okay. The handbags are back down, and they put them away.
So, not to draw too much attention on it, but we'll see exactly what went on if we watch number 10 here. We see this drive, and we just see him blocking.
I mean, he's just blocking to the whistle. It goes off camera there, so we can't quite see what happens, but I think it was number 10 for the UWE Bullets, Dante, there in the backfield, something that the Birmingham Lions defender didn't like. I mean, if you got driven 10 yards back into the back of the end zone, you probably wouldn't be too happy about it either.
I think their legs just got tangled, to be honest with you there, Greener. It looked like they both kind of tripped over each other a little bit, and
yeah, it could have been unintentional, and the handbags came out, but the referees did a good job there to alleviate that pressure.
yeah,
that altercation, should I say.
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job so far, and hopefully, you know, that continues.
Yeah, I think they've called a really good game, actually, to be fair to them. I think maybe the only missed call I can think of was maybe the horse collar, but he did explain it after. But other than that, I think they've been spot on, the referees today. Again, taking a knee on the return. I mean, it bobbled around.
He fell. I think he tripped more than anything else there, because it looked like he called for it. So you could see the player in front of him going for the ball. Not sure if he called for it and then just tripped a little. But it looks like to be the tactic of UWE to kind of force their non-returners to return the ball. It's an interesting tactic.
Yeah, that was actually one of the returners in the backfield there, though. Did trip over the ball.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry, if you see the player they've been kicking to, he let it roll past him instead of jumping on it this time.
Yeah, no, you're right. Birmingham back out on offense. Let's see if they take to the air again. Snap on the ground. Oh dear. Oh dear. That could be disastrous for Birmingham there. They've managed to fall on it. Yeah.
And it was all from the snap. If we see here on the replay, the snap just goes along the floor. It doesn't go up to the quarterback, and he's just, with it being a run.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to just take that hit there.
Yeah, unfortunately, take a knee, take the hit, try and take it yourself, but the running play's dead from the snap, which is very unfortunate for this Birmingham offense as we go into 2nd and 16.
Great job by the defensive line again, and Leon Klozovic there. Big Mike in there on the tackle as well. I'm not going to try and pronounce Big Mike's surname. I'll absolutely butcher it.
I can barely say my own name half the time, to be honest with you. So, as we see 3rd and 17 for Birmingham.
Yeah, I mean, they're just digging themselves in a hole here.
And it just shows how vital every single play is in this game.
Oh, under complete duress. Good completion. But again, closing tackle from Leon Klozovic. He's all over the field today.
Yeah, he's done a very good job. We're probably going to see him over the field a little bit more to make up for that missed interception.
Yeah, QB Noah Murray getting up a bit shaky there. I think he took a shot.
Yeah, he got absolutely licked as he threw the ball.
Big hit. I think that was Dante Sparacco there playing defensive end.
Yeah.
Came in and laid the boom.
Yeah, fair play to the quarterback. He did manage to get up under his own strength, but yeah, he got drilled.
And a familiar sight, the Birmingham Lions punt team back on the field.
Yeah, hopefully they get some distance, gain some yards like they did on the last one. Towards the end of the first half, these punts were just a little bit...
Bit of a low snap there,
and I believe that was
almost blocked. I think it might have been tipped.
Yeah, I think it would have been.
And Tammy just jumps on it. And UWE going to get great field position. They're going to be at the Birmingham 41-yard line, 42-yard line, 1st and 10. UWE looking to add more points. They only need one more score to make the 50 burger.
Yeah, they'll be a little bit disappointed to not already be there with the missed opportunities on 2 points. As well, obviously, the interception that Birmingham got that led to their points came from deep in their own territory.
A couple of scores called back as well for UWE.
Yeah, exactly.
On penalties. I think they'll just be focused on cleaning. Oh, great cut.
That is a lovely step.
That's a great cut.
As he finds his way to the outside, he's back in the inside. He's gone to the outside
my
again.
Days.
Can he get all the way to the end zone? He does.
Craig, I'm speechless. That was incredible.
We were trying to describe one move, and he was already making another.
Unbelievable run. That first cut was ridiculous. Like, he's ran himself out of his shoes there.
Is that what happened?
Cut,
I wasn't sure if
he ran himself out of his shoes
amazing.
at the end.
As we see that second cut as well, just the balance.
Oh, that was disgusting. And another player. Oh.
That was just a phenomenal run.
Yeah, UWE going for 2 points.
I think he's managed to find his shoe.
Get it on the rush there. Sorry, our camera missed it there. Hopefully the replay camera got it, but able in for 2 points on the rushing play.
Yeah, as we cut to a replay of that 2 point now. Good to see the shoe be returned, and now good to see the 2 points converted.
Again, big hole. Easy money. Great block by Brees there, laying the boom, putting him down in the dirt. That's what you want to see from your offensive linemen, finishing their blocks.
Yeah, especially in these kind of situations where you've got a few yards to gain. That's where big games are won and lost, is in these battles where 2 yards gives you 3 more opportunities to keep going.
Yeah, for sure. And as we said earlier, Abel obviously from Belgium, Brees is from France as well, so a few European guys on this UWE Bullets team as well.
Oui, oui.
Voulez-vous?
As we see a little squib kick down the middle.
This time he is going to return it. And a bit of a slip. But again, Birmingham going to have great field position around about the 42, 43 yard line. Hopefully they can get some positive yards from this drive here, Craig.
Yeah, I think the way the Birmingham came out was exactly what I personally wanted to see. I know you wanted to see more of the pass game, but just seeing them out of that shotgun formation to give them more space. Yes, okay, there was an issue with one of the snaps, but hopefully we just start to see them grow on it. Just go to plays that they know work and gain yards. As you see this one from under center, and it's another
bad exchange. Ball's on the ground, they're fighting for it. That could be anyone's ball there. I think it's a Birmingham Lions player that's got it. Dom is also down there, number 14, trying to fight for that football, but I think it's going to be a red ball.
Yeah, UWE don't seem to be...
Referee's still not signalling, though. Still unsure what's going on. This player's just led down on the ground. And clock stoppage. Still unsure, still no signal. Ah, there we go,
Yeah,
second down. Yep.
And the thing is, I've got a feeling...
The result of the play is a fumble recovered by Red, second down.
There we go. Again, that's happened about 3 or 4 times now, Craig. Obviously not practiced it or repped it enough on the sideline, that centre quarterback exchange.
And part of it could be the cold.
Yeah,
Part of it could easily be the cold. As we see the centre coming out, doesn't look like he's got gloves on. He has a glove on.
Timeout. Called by UWE, 3 minutes and 1.
Okay, interesting timeout by UWE there.
Yeah, it might be a personnel thing or a just seeing something that they're not 100% sure of. But yeah, going back to that centre QB exchange, could be the cold, could be, we've seen some injuries today. I don't know how Birmingham, how healthy they were coming into this game. So there could be a bit of unfamiliarity there already. But it's something that needs to be cleaned up if they want to make something happen here.
So about 3:05 left in the third quarter. About to get back underway again after the timeout. It's going to be second down and about 13 for the Birmingham Lions.
Yeah, it looks like UWE are coming out in a bit of a cover zero here to match this shotgun.
Yeah, it's a pass play and Murray completes it to that man again, James Schofield. It is a fumble and Max is jumped on it, and that's going to be a UWE ball recovered. James Schofield is go-to guy and he coughs up the football.
Yeah.
Rare mistake from him. He's been almost perfect today, but
yeah, under duress, he has been hit quite a lot, and just one hit too many, unfortunately. But right idea here from Birmingham, looking for that quick pass. Bit of a wobbly throw, so maybe just struggled to get it protected.
Leon's hit there, just knocked the ball out coming in after Tom had wrapped him up, and then Leon comes in to finish the hit. And Max just jumps on the ball.
Yeah, very good work. And we see the linebackers coach for UWE, Ryan Morton, cheering.
A quick pass by Jamoy, makes a guy miss. And he's knocked out of bounds, big hit.
Everybody looks okay.
Yeah, like that, good play. Good stuff by Jamoy. Jamoy was in the NFL Academy.
Yeah, very good broken tackle there, as you see. Good run up the middle for UWE.
And that's Rob Osborne on the tackle there, on the carry, sorry. Getting tackled in the backfield. Had to make one guy miss. Good tackle. Number 46 there, Edward Cohen on the tackle.
Yeah, nice little shoestring tackle, otherwise that was probably another touchdown.
Yeah, I think so. It was a big hole. Hamish McClure back to pass. He's going deep. He's got a man on. It's off the hands of Dante Sparacco. Good effort, but just a little bit too far for him.
Yeah, he was able to get hands on it, and knowing Dante, he'll be upset that he didn't pull this one in, even at full stretch.
That'd have been one for the cameras, definitely, Craig, if he'd caught that.
Absolutely. I might have just walked off. That would have been outrageous if he made that grab, but it is third and 6.
Yeah, jet sweep. There's Ethan Fisher again, that man we spoke to at half. What a cut! What a cut! Oh, he's gone for 6 points.
The patience of these UWE runners is really, I think, just causing some confusion to these Birmingham defenders, because that, I don't even know if you call it a cut, to be honest, because he went to cut and changed his mind, and it caused all kinds of trouble for the pursuing defenders.
Ethan Fisher, take a bow, son. Look at this. Stop. Oh, no, I'm going to go back outside. That's some great blocking downfield. And Rob Osborne in for 2 points. Could be a flag. Some waving arms in the air.
Can't see anything on the camera or in real life, but we are going to be speaking with our head ref here.
Illegal formation or false start.
Illegal procedure, illegal formation. 5 in the backfield on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the try.
That's twice UWE have been done for that penalty this game, and that is a schoolboy error, and it's something they did talk about in the halftime talk in the locker room as well, cleaning up basic errors such as 5 men in the backfield. I mean, that's just basic football 101. You got to know who's on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you got to know how the play's drawn up, how it's written, and if we see 2 points, if we see this converted, we don't.
Effort there by Jersey, almost pulled off a spectacular grab, but not to be on this occasion.
I believe, actually, every 2-point conversion that's had a penalty, they've been unable to convert.
That is the end of the third quarter.
There we go, as we reach the end of the third quarter here, as we see just a replay of that touchdown. That cut was just ridiculous.
Oh,
that was disgusting. Look at the block as well. The block by Jamoy there to drive his guy out of the field to play late on, but that cut was just disgusting.
I've got no words. I'm like that defender's ankles. My words have gone. That was, yeah, just great patience, good running, just good ability to see how your opponent's hips are lined up and knowing that they're off balance, so you can regain that outside running lane again. Just really good stuff.
Ethan Fischler definitely making a claim for game MVP, I think, with his performance so far.
Give it just for that run.
I don't know. KK's had a very strong game as well. I'd say they're probably the two top candidates at the moment. As you see, a little onside kick, but it is recovered. He's going to be stuffed. But again, Birmingham going to have good field position. And I think they'll just want to try and get on the scoreboard here. They've been unsuccessful, a few 3-and-outs in the second half, and they just need to make some positive yards here.
Yeah, I hope they're not too disheartened with how the second half has started.
Offside on the kicking team. 5 yards out at the end of the kick. First down.
So they're going to be close to midfield now with that extra 5 yards tacked on.
Yeah, and this is the chance to try and make something happen. You've got really good field position. At this stage, we have to assume, as long as they gain positive yards at some point, that we're in 4-down territory for them.
Yeah.
And
oh, another fumble. Ball on the ground.
Yeah,
I think a Birmingham player has fallen on it, though. Again, it was either a bit of a bad exchange or someone got trodden on there. I think the QB got stood on.
I think the fullback trod on him. I think the fullback...
there's going to be a hold as well by the looks of things.
Timeout. Called by UWE at 10:58.
Okay, he was just pointing to his watch. He wasn't signaling a hold. UWE trying to savour the time, so that's their second timeout of the half. Obviously, they want to try and get as many points as possible, try and get as many reps as possible.
Yeah, it's really those reps that they'll be looking at here. Just we've already seen them try a few new plays out, a few different looks, development of some plays we've seen from them in previous weeks. So yeah, they'll just be hoping to get that ball back a couple more times and just running through some things. But very unfortunate there very fortunate for Birmingham to jump back on the ball, but very unfortunate for there to be another fumble from them.
It's happened a few times on a few fumbles today by both teams that the player's been able to jump straight back onto it. See a few players line up on the line of scrimmage. Oh, nice run.
Yeah, very good effort.
Nice run. I think that's a decent run there, 4 yards or so. Again, we got a clock stoppage. There's a flag in the backfield.
And we got an injury.
Injured player. James Schofield there.
Oh,
yeah.
He's struggling. Sit down, lads. You don't need to get. If you're hurt, you're hurt.
He has to go off the field because the physio is on the field and the referees have stopped play. So he is going to have to come off for a play.
There's no flag on the play.
Okay, flag's waved off. They are allowing him to stay on the field. Interesting.
Yeah, in situations like this, maybe as long as he's okay, obviously, but might need some Birmingham coaches to step in and get their players out if they're showing signs of injury. As a player, you could be your own worst enemy with those types of things.
Yeah, for sure. Hand off in the backfield. He's going to be stuffed.
Yeah, and there was nearly a tackle on the exchange. The UWE front just absolutely blasted through the line there.
Yeah, it's going to be UWE's third and final timeout. And that was our offensive lineman there in the backfield, number 69, on the tackle.
Timeout.
Usually we see him on the
UWE at 9:54.
Usually we see him on the offensive
that is their final
side of the ball.
timeout of the half.
Okay, referee, sorry. Usually he's on the offensive side of the ball, but Max Snell there with a big tackle for loss in the backfield. That's going to be UWE's final timeout, so they can't stop the clock anymore.
Yeah, that was stuck between a pair of Maxes there because Max Parkinson almost got the tackle before the handoff happened.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in a Max sandwich, that's for sure.
Not that one.
So again, we're going to see a Birmingham punt here. UWE probably going to get at least one, maybe two more offensive possessions on the day today. Good punt this time.
Yeah, very good punt.
Oh.
And it's been touched by...
Muffed, but Jersey has got it. He's
That's a great cut back in. Great
yeah.
cut back to the outside.
Nice return in the end after the muff punt. But again, as we see, a fumble or a muff, and it goes to the player on the same team. So both teams have had a bit of the rub of the green today. It's not really dominated by either team.
Yeah, it's a good thing there that UWE had good blocking going for the block punt upfield, because if they allowed any Birmingham defenders to get closer to that, that could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I just realised I said rub of the green, and obviously some of our friends across the pond will probably not know what that means. So just to reiterate, that
I don't know what that means.
It's a cricket term.
Officials timeout.
No, that explains why I don't know what it
yeah,
means.
it means that they've had luck. They've had the luck go their way. They've had things go their way.
Yeah, I didn't want to look like I didn't know, like we weren't on the same page, but I had no idea what you were on about there at all.
Improvisation rules, Craig. You always agree.
That's what I did. Although I did watch the World Cup, the Cricket World Cup final the other day.
The T20 World Cup, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic from England winning that one, yeah.
Yeah, I wish they did it sooner. That game could have been, if they just did what they did in the final few overs in the first few. It made me dislike cricket more, to be honest.
It's the first time any country has had held the 50-over World Cup and the 20-over World Cup at the same time as well. So,
well, I'm sure
great job by the England cricket team.
I'm sure they're making the 9 other countries that play cricket very jealous.
I think it's more than 9 countries, Craig.
All right, the 10. Because you did lose to Ireland. As we see UWE coming out for this offensive drive.
Another reverse. It's going to be a pass.
He's looking for Hamish.
Big ball down.
That is a
oh, my days. He's caught that. Did he catch that? Did he catch that?
He caught that.
Did he catch that?
Hamish.
That's the quarterback.
Hamish.
Oh, my days.
Hamish, lad. That was unreal. And you can see, I don't know who it was that made the pass.
Dante Sparacco, number 10, made the pass.
Dante was looking for him the whole way. You can see he goes, he goes for it, changes his mind as we get to follow Hamish here. Watch this grab. Watch this. Up, one hand, keeps his eyes on it.
Yeah, what a grab. Just missed on the play. Bit of a mistake by UWE there, tackling the backfield. Big loss on the play. We should get a replay here. Yeah, a bit of a mis-exchange, bad snap.
Yeah, just
KK just slipped over. Yeah. So it's going to be 2nd and long for UWE now. After that excitement, Craig, geez. Woo!
That was a great grab.
Hand off to KK Brooks.
Yeah, looks like he's got a lot of space out there.
Great
Works
run
his way
in.
back in.
Keeps
He does
his feet,
look like
legs churning.
He's not going to make a first down, but considering it was 2nd and 20, understandable.
Yeah, UWE going to have to go quick here. They have subbed in a few different offensive linemen. Good to see Trey out there as well at right guard, number 72. Again, good blocking outside by Jamoy, the receiver. Maybe might have got away with a little bit of a hold.
Yeah, it was close. We see a jet sweep, and it looks like he's got a lot of space.
Ethan
He's cutting
Fisher
up
again. There he goes. Makes the guy miss. Touchdown. It's that man again, number 6, Ethan Fisher.
Yeah, seeing Ethan there would, maybe could have taken this to the outside, but sees this gap in the middle and just works his way through, just breaks those arm tackles.
I mean, every time this guy touches the ball, he's got an opportunity to score. It looks like he's going to score every time he touches the ball.
A very electric player.
See the handoff to KK Brooks, who just waltzes in the end zone. Again, Birmingham Lions, that was a bit dirty by the defensive lineman there, throwing Max, but Max does the right thing by, it's Eric, I think he threw down there. Eric does the right thing by not reacting, just getting up and saying, we're up by 70 points, we don't care.
Yeah, we're good. It's a good run, good work from the UWE front here.
Yeah, great blocking by the O-line again. I mean, it's frustrating for the defensive lineman when you're getting pushed back every play. You see number 57 for Birmingham just being a bit disrespectful towards Eric there, but Eric just said, yeah, it's all good. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's fine. Tensions can rise. We've seen a bit of handbags from both sides today, but luckily nothing getting too out of hand.
Yeah, no unsportsmanlike penalties today, which is good. Another short kickoff. Bit of a missed handle. He does fall on it. Yeah, business decision there by the Birmingham Lions player, number 82. Don't have a player name for him, unfortunately. But under 6 minutes to go now. So UWE either going to need to try and get a turnover here or a quick 3 and out from the Birminghams to try and get one more possession before the game finishes.
Yeah, I'm sure UWE will be wanting to just try out a few other things before the evening's over with. And obviously Birmingham just looking to get to double digits here.
Again, centre mis-exchange, and it's picked up by Leon Klosevic, who just gets his knee down. Otherwise, he might have been going to pay dirt there as a defensive touchdown. He's had 2 opportunities now to try and score.
Yeah, and it should be the turnover.
Yeah, and there's the confirmation.
The
I don't know why there was a little bit of a delay there, but clearly a fumble and recovery by Leon there.
Yeah, Birmingham are really going to have to iron out these exchanges going into the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's something that they need to definitely address, that's for sure.
And the thing is, part of that can be morale. Heads can drop, but yeah, look at that ball.
Leon just trips over his defensive lineman. Otherwise, I think he walks in for a touchdown there. He's got blockers out in front.
He's going to be annoyed he's not had 2 touchdowns today.
Oh, yeah, definitely. UWE offense, Hamish McClure back to pass. Good pocket.
That is a
He's
lovely
got all
pocket.
day to pass. Open receiver downfield. Oh, Ethan Fisher, you didn't. You didn't.
He's still on his feet. He could go.
Oh,
the way! He does.
Touchdown, Ethan Fisher.
And the Birmingham Lions, the coverage deep was phenomenal there. Noah, the quarterback for Birmingham, sorry, wrong team altogether.
Yeah, wrong team altogether.
Hamish there at QB just had so much time to pass and had to take the short option because he wanted to go deep, but the coverage from Birmingham, very good. Unfortunately, unable to stop the short pass from going the distance.
UWE on the 2-point able, and he's in for 2 points. I mean, I hope we get a replay, because that first cut that Ethan did was disgusting. It was disgusting. Look at the time, look at the pocket, finds his man, here it is. See you later, boy.
And part of what happened there was he lost his footing, and he had such great balance to not go to the floor.
The stiffy again as well, love the stiffy there. And in for 6 points.
Yeah, that does take us up to 78-6 with the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, and UWE going quick line up for the kickoff because they know that they do have another opportunity now. They've scored quick to get one more offensive possession. But again, it's either got to be a turnover or a quick 3 and out. Okay, it's going to be offside on the kickoff again. Flag down. It's what you don't want because it's just going to burn more time.
No, there's been a few kicks today. I think both.
Offside. Kicking team, number 5. 5 yards out at the end of the kick. First down.
Yeah, like I think maybe Birmingham got away with it on the first kick of the day, being offside. So it's nice to see the referees maybe addressing that they didn't catch something and keeping an eye on it later in the game.
It's a flag you don't see very often, and actually a lot of the time players do go offside on the kickoff, and it doesn't get flagged very often.
Listen, if you're one person watching the line, it's hard to watch 10 pairs of feet.
So Birmingham back out on offense, back under center, and a handoff to number 45, and he's stuffed.
Maybe it's a play design thing. I'm not 100% sure because the QB looks like he's avoiding the fullback rather than having that fullback come through as a lead blocker.
And we've got a clock stoppage here. Referee going to hear from him now.
That is a 2-minute warning at 1:59.
There we go. So 2-minute warning. So as I said, for UWE to get the ball back, it's either going to have to be a turnover or just a quick 3 and out now. Otherwise, their offense is not going to see the field again. I think Birmingham probably just trying to get out of this game. They've had a few injuries, quite a lot of players on the sideline here with some injuries. Hopefully nothing too serious by any of the players. You hate to see players go down and get hurt. You know, you want to get out of the game healthy on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially on cold nights like this, the injuries hurt a little bit more.
Yeah, they do, don't they? In the cold, they just hurt that much more. Birmingham taking their time, burning the clock. Obviously don't want the UWE offense to get back on the field. It's going to be 3rd down and long for Birmingham. If they get a 1st down, then UWE definitely won't get back on the field. Oh, it could have been another pick there, Jersey. Ball hit him in the hand. He's going to do some push-ups. He knows he should have caught that one.
Yeah, he does. I think that's the story for the UWE defense today is a lot left on the field.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that could have potentially been another pick 6 as well. That could have been 3 scores. I think defensive coordinator T is going to be a little bit disappointed, but you know, not only not getting the defensive scores, but also that 6 on the scoreboard. Yeah,
listen, there's always stuff to work on, always ways to improve. They should be very happy with the way they played. They should be very happy with the score and the performance. But you know, a lot of these players, they're perfectionists. These coaches, they're perfectionists.
Yeah, for sure. I think UWE probably going to get 1, maybe 2 offensive plays here if they're quick. Okay, Jersey going up the left sideline. Jersey is going.
Yeah,
He's going.
We're gonna have
He's
a flag.
going. He is gone. But there is a flag. That's the 2nd time in 2 weeks Jersey's returned one to the crib, and there's been a flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to get for that crackback we saw earlier on.
Yeah, so we might see 1 offensive play if the offense are quick.
During the return, personal foul, blindside block. Return team, number 15. 15 yards from the spot of the foul, 1st down.
You've got a long way to go. The offense running out onto the field. They want to try and get 1 more play in if they can.
Yeah, we'll just see it here. Number 15 running through. He doesn't even make the block, really. Goes down himself more than anything else, but unfortunately that takes points off the board.
Again, it probably didn't need to happen either.
No, it didn't. And again,
As
that's what happened with his...
at the end of the play, we will have 1 on-time down.
So we've got 1 down. 1 down here for UWE. 4 verts, maybe?
Yeah, we'll see what they fancy doing here. Just very disappointing. That's two punt return touchdowns in 2 weeks that have been negated from unnecessary blocks.
It's going to be a false start, I think.
Yeah, and that'll probably be the game.
That could end the game.
Full stop. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down. The game will be extended for 1 on.
Oh, they're going to get the play still.
Okay.
So empty set for UWE. Trips to the left, twins to the right. Just going to be a quick pass. Here goes KK. He's got room. He's got room. He's going. He's going.
And that's a great
he's going to be tackled. Touchdown saving tackle there. Great tackle in the open field to prevent the score. And that's going to do it for us, Craig.
Yeah, that's the end of the game. That is the end of this Saturday night under the lights with another UWE victory. Yeah,
again, great from UWE today. I mean, I definitely think they're going to address the penalty situation, because when they come against teams that they're in the game, you saw it against Nottingham. That was a dirty slip-on. You saw it against Nottingham last year in the final. Penalties were very, very costly and almost cost them the game. So it's definitely something they'll want to clean up.
Listen, going back to that final, UWE felt like the better team for a lot of that game, and unfortunately it was a lot closer, like you say, because of penalties. Today,
sideline interference on UWE. As that was 1 on-time down, that is the end of the game.
Okay.
And again, more discipline issues.
Yeah, as we say.
For UWE.
But full-time score here, UWE Bullets 78, Birmingham Lions 6, as we see the players lining up for handshakes. We will get some interviews for you at the end of the game, but just seeing the players walk down. MVP for you today, Craig, who are you thinking?
Again, offensive line did a phenomenal job, defensive line did a phenomenal job. KK, some of his running was great. Hamish, not only did he make some incredible passes, he caught an incredible pass. Listen, this is why I make you pick.
Yeah.
I'm very indecisive.
Yeah, I think for me it's got to be Ethan Fischler. I think he's done it in the receiving game. He's done it in the run game. I mean, this kid is electric. He's made some crazy plays. Okay, he'll definitely be disappointed he had a touchdown called back on his block in the back for another player, but that guy is an outstanding player and he definitely deserves our MVP today. Yeah,
and we spoke to him at the half, and I think he more than made up for that block in the back in the second half. But phenomenal performance from Ethan, and phenomenal performance all round from the UWE Bullets as they get ready to host Cardiff next week.
Yeah, Cardiff next week. Cardiff are playing SGS Pride tomorrow at home in Cardiff, so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes. But yeah, I mean, obviously the first game against Cardiff was a 90-0 victory to UWE Bullets, so probably more of the same next week we can expect from the Bullets.
Yeah, absolutely, and just staying healthy is a super important point for the UWE Bullets. Leading into Christmas, the week after Cardiff as well, as against SGS, which is lining up to be probably a division-deciding couple of games, the home and away, for that, as we see the players enjoying. The band that have so graciously joined us here again today is very chilly, so we want to thank them for putting in the effort despite the cold. And obviously we want to say thanks to everybody that have been watching, and thank you for staying tuned. We're lucky enough to have a player interview lined up.
We've got our MVP for today, Mr. Ethan Fischler. He's back with us. Obviously we didn't plan on having him twice, but he's won our MVP award. 5 touchdowns on the day, 2 rushing, 3 receiving. How do you feel your performance was today?
Man, I'm feeling good, feeling proud of the team. We went to the locker room a little low on energy. We felt like they kind of had us beat that first half, and I think we came out and we played well. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, that's 3 weeks now. You put big scores on the board. Probably, I think the defense might be a little bit disappointed with their performance today, letting up the 6 points and a few touchdowns not gone. But in terms of the penalty-wise, like something that you maybe need to discuss in training this week?
Yeah, definitely. I think we just came out with a lot of energy and we're trying to be aggressive, and that caused some of the penalties. To the defense, they haven't allowed a score in a while, so they have high expectations. I still think they played a great game.
And just a personal question, how are you enjoying Bristol in the UK so far?
I'm really enjoying it. Bristol has taken me in with open arms, and I'm appreciative to be here and on the team.
Well, the UWE Bullets are definitely lucky to have you, Ethan. Talented, very, very special player, and thanks very much, and congratulations for winning our MVP today.
That, yeah, appreciate you guys.
Well done. Congratulations.
Have a good one. Thanks, guys.
As Ethan Fischler, receiver, absolute special talent, very humble as well.
Oh yeah, you see it from all these players. When they're on the field, they're aggressive, they go for it all the time, but when they're off the field, they're always fully aware of who's helping them get to the podiums that they stand on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it is the ultimate team sport, as I would say. It can be one of those things where on a play, 10 players get one thing right, one person gets one thing wrong, it could all go to pot. Whereas sometimes everyone gets everything right, it's going to go amazing. And then on some plays, you can get 3 or 4 people that get it wrong, but then the other 7, 8 guys get it right, and you can still score and be successful. It is the ultimate team game.
Ultimate team sport, and we're seeing the ultimate team there. Shout out to the UWE Comets that are on the field with the team as well, the cheerleading team for UWE. They've, for years and years, done an absolutely fantastic job of coming out to support the team, so love seeing them out there. But
yeah, always brave in the cold as well, the girls. You see them out there. And obviously, thank you very much for the band again. They've been fantastic today as well. Just gives you that bit of a game feel atmosphere here at Hillside Gardens, which is just brilliant.
No, absolutely, and as we get ready to sign off, I want to give thanks to CheersMate Productions once again for putting on a fantastic product. We appreciate you for all these home games. Another shout out to our sponsors, TeamBuildr, PlayOverseas, EP Sports, and Matt Davis Leadership. And is there any final points from you, Greeno?
Man, just happy to be here. Make sure you tune in next week. It's going to be an absolute corker, and you know, this 3-game on the bounce home streak is going to be pivotal to the Bullets. You know, getting as much game time reps as they can as possible. This week of practice is going to be big. I think they've had a few knocks. It'd be good to see them get back healthy next week with a few injured players to see what they can do back on the field. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a great season so far and can't wait for the next one.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Chris Green, for joining me. My name is Craig McLeod. Thank you to everybody that's joined us today, and we'll see you again very soon.
Thank you very much. Have a very good night.